what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Terp Talk Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about what is THCO Acetate.
Not going to do our intro?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm Canada Dave.
And I'm Groovy. Dude, whoa, what is this guy doing? He's messing up the whole flow here.
I think I've been slacking on these
hey,
intros here recently, man.
I'm going to start doing the intros. It's going to be like, I don't know, and I'm Canada Dave.
No, I mean, I think I've messed it up on the wake and bake. I think I'm just messing it up.
What's up on IG? What's up, fam? How's it going? Thanks for joining. If you want to see the full production, go ahead, check out Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for sure. Appreciate you on YouTube. All y'all on YouTube. Y'all too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but like Canada Dave said, we are going to talk about THCO tonight, THCO Acetate. It's a very new byproduct of cannabis, but we're just going to get into it. It's very fascinating and honestly kind of sounds unappeasing to me, but we're going to get into that. So we'll talk because it could go both ways depending on what you're looking for, and I think it's very fascinaning. You know,
I think there's a couple valid points that back up what you're going with Danny? It, you know?
Yeah, but it can go two different ways, and that's because remember the point that was we'll talk about. There's a point that was brought up on a website that kind of made me see the other side, so I'd like to talk about it because it is going to be a full discussion. So THCO Acetate, but Dave, you want to talk about what we're smoking on? Because it's unique. We haven't smoked this in a minute. I mean, it's not that unique.
It's not really unique. I mean,
but it's unique to, we haven't smoked it. I feel like we're always like rainbow tip.
Yeah, smoking some monster cookie today.
Boom. Monster cookie. What's up?
Homegrown
monster cookie.
No, I got it. I was looking for the other pre-roll too.
But it's behind you.
Oh,
Cool. I got you. What's up, IG? You can actually see us today.
Yeah, and the terps and caryophyllene for terps.
Right.
Caryophyllene, limonene, and some humulene, which I'm thinking.
Yep.
I was telling him before. I'm starting to see if I'm liking the humulene. I mean, from all the stuff we smoked from Vegas, I dug any of those strains that had that terpene in it. So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think you like some of the smoke. You know what I mean?
I did. No, some of it was really good, actually.
Like when we smoked those strains that had humulene. You like that. You like what that. But you're like, man, I feel real good right now. You're like, what is this? This is humulene again. That's what you kept saying. Like, you like the feeling it gives you. Yeah. That's what I feel though. Dude, when I found linalool, I was really shocked. Like a lot of those strains that had linalool, like what we smoked 2 or 3 in Vegas, and every time I was like, I like this. Like even that Ocean Ave that tasted like butt. Like it still was.
That was so dry.
It was so dry.
Dry.
It wasn't even like a kush with no water. It was a fish with no water. It was like a fish without water plus 2,000 years. It was gross.
Yeah. No. What up, Hawker?
What's going on? What's up, fam?
Yeah, that stuff did not taste good.
Call your commentary. What's up? Tao Quattro. Okay. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Actually, it's a little interesting. Someone talking shit about your stuff, Nick. People gonna talk shit. Oh well.
You always got haters, man. Always got haters.
You're learning, man. Everyone's learning. You know, until they, someone else solidifies them as like, until the community's like, hey, you did it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to solidify yourself. It's more the community that you're in.
That's true, man.
Whether it be cannabis or whatever.
And each year you learn. There's different techniques, different methods you'll learn. You'll battle pests. You'll battle different. Especially outdoors, you're gonna get the pest.
And you hear the best of them. Shit happens, man.
I mean, I've gone through the whole thing after the years. It's just continually going and growing and trying to learn. You know, reading on best ways to train your plants or stress your plants or what to feed them at different stages.
Right.
Like there's a lot that goes into it, so you can definitely continue learning from it. And I wouldn't give up if anyone's talking smack. I mean, my first batch ever. You remember my first batch ever, dude?
Yes, you brought it to me out. So two paper plates he put together. It was like hydroponic, like closet grown weed that he grew at his mom's house, and he came out like he just fucking like won a pistol shootout in the West. Like he was like, yeah, I'm here,
so
man.
Bad.
I'm
so
here.
Bad.
He was like, boom, flex, and I was like, what is this? But I was really happy, dude. I'm just talking shit. I was really happy because he was growing, man. And at the end of the day, we smoked it and we got high because it was like, man, you grew this shit, man. Like I remember that. So, dude, just like it'll come. No one's perfect.
That's why I love when I have my mucker. You know, I got to 12 plants. It's like, you know, grow your own 12. When Michigan.
What up, T-Dub? What's up, fam?
Dude, that stuff. I remember. I think it was Ice was the strain, or supposedly the clone I got from some guy.
Tall Quadro is a cross. Is flower. Okay. He mixes super lemon haze and Tahoe water. Okay, cool. I've never heard of Tahoe Quattro.
Nice.
Interesting.
I love some super lemon haze, but I don't see that often.
No, you really don't.
Nope. I think I always say that, but you do not see it. You do not see it.
Yep. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, okay, so let me ask this question to everyone, because I want to talk about a little bit leading into this and what kind of led me into this, like, thought process of talking about this byproduct. First off, someone brought up THCO. Hey, Kilo. Stop. My dog's making some sounds. THCO. And it kind of brought my attention to a lot of these byproducts that were made from cannabis, right? Whether we're talking about Delta-8. I can't even think about all these ones.
Ooh.
But
some hog breath.
Yeah, Delta-8. I'm having issues pulling up my other question. It's interesting. But all the byproducts of cannabis and that aren't exactly cannabis. And kind of interesting to me that like the legality of cannabis has made people do other things besides cannabis. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because we tried the Delta-8 thing, and it kind of got me stoned. It kind of, like, we were like, maybe. And same thing with the CBD fad. It was like, CBD is huge. Don't get me wrong, there are huge proponents to each of these things. But I think these fads kind of came off of, cannabis being illegal, right, and this being legal. Oh, hey, this is legal, right? It's legal, right? Hemp's legal. Like, don't get me wrong, hemp's great. So I guess I wouldn't put hemp in that category. I'd put Delta-8, Delta-9, Delta-10, freaking now THCO.
Delta-9's THC, isn't it?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I know there's Delta-10 too, so maybe I mixed that up. So my bad. So Delta-8.
Not taking
the derivatives, man, that's what I'm trying to say. And these chemically made ones, they're pretty interesting.
Well, I think this one's very interesting out of a lot of the other ones that you just mentioned.
After doing the reading, I don't even see what the whole
like the end byproduct
sounds like. Boof or something. Like, I don't know. Like, the way, remember, it literally compares it to motor oil. Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to hear your thoughts on
odorless motor oil.
Has anyone ever smoked any of these? Spice. That's the one I was forgetting about, because back in the day, you don't see it anymore. But that's the shit I was smoking when I was on probation, and I'm just glad I can breathe still, because I don't know what the hell was in that shit I was doing,
dude.
That
Spice stuff was so bad.
Fuck
back in the day. I don't even know how to hit this shit.
What up, Medical Mondays? What's up? Has anyone smoked any of those byproducts and want to talk about it? Because, I'm just curious. Because when they talk about Delta-8, and they say it's 3 times or 10 times or whatever stronger than Delta-8 than it is.
No, they're saying THCO is.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. That's why I was like, wait.
Stronger than THC, Delta-9.
Delta-8. But what's crazy, if you actually read about it, so this THCO byproduct is actually made from Delta-8. So they take hemp, which is already federally legal, right? Because it's got so little THC. They derive Delta-8 THC. So they make this, they kind of have this byproduct of what just cannabis, smoking weed is.
And Delta-8's already been, some states are trying to get rid of it too. Michigan, we're not, they're just doing the testing now.
Right. So it's
they
more
have to go
regulated.
through the same testing that the medical cannabis has to go through, I believe.
Right.
Or the adult use market, one or the other.
Right. But essentially, they add this other chemical to it called, probably going to mess it up, acetate, how was it, anhydride? Hold on, I don't have to look it up. I just want to make sure I get it right, because that was definitely not right. Just so everyone's right. Duh.
No, it was not that.
Yeah, I could pull up the whole site, but I'm not gonna pull it up yet.
One of the main people that you find when you're looking at a bunch of terpenes and a lot of things with cannabinoids and anything within the cannabis plant research, there's this doctor like Ethan Russo, who we've quoted a couple of times, and he even states in the article. There you go.
I got it. The THCO is derived from the hemp. Just like I said, the organic solvent. Then finally, the organic solvent, acetic anhydride, probably, is administered to Delta-8 THC molecules, a process that eliminates all terpenes and flavonoids, leaving behind a flavorless, scentless, motor oil thick THCO isolate with polarizing potency. So it's supposed to be super duper strong, like RSO, like THC levels, like super strong, right? So, but that's how it's made. It's not natural. I mean, not really.
Doesn't sound the best.
Starts natural.
And in that article, didn't we find the site that
Acetate,
sells it?
Thank you. Sorry.
And
then what I was saying is THCO Acetate. That's how it's pronounced, but it's another word. It's acetic, so it's ACETIC. Anhydride is administered to THC, so they're two separate things.
Yep.
So just want to make sure that's clear because I'm trying to say the other one. I know I'm mixing them up, but
like, and you technically can buy THCO
right online.
Yeah, from a site
called the sites, dude.
Barely Legal Hemp.
Can't make this shit up. Which, I mean, there's
you should pull up the site real quick. They show them the different.
Okay, I don't think I have that one pulled up.
Okay,
I
I'll
can in a
second.
Talk about it. I'll pull it up because I know which one you're talking about because that was on the Leafly one that we pulled some stuff off.
Yeah.
Of. But there's another site I want to quote from Ethan Russo because he had some good quotes that bring up some good points about it. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that there's a site that you can actually buy the THCO acetate and it's in a vape cartridge and you can actually try it out. I don't know if you want to, but
motor thick oiled.
Yeah, no, but like in the picture though that they have online, like it has legit like green crack, clementine, banana kush.
Well, they're probably just the terp. Remember you said they collabed with True Terpenes, didn't you?
They add. Yep, they do. So they add the terpenes to it.
Exactly, to get the flavor, because remember, it's already flavorless. So they give the flavor to this THC, so now you got the super strong, flavorful stuff. But it's all made in the lab. It's not really natural, technically.
How do you feel about that?
I don't even know how to think about it. I mean, that's a lot to process. You know, it's like getting to the same point, but like by a very convoluted way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're getting the same terpenes and high THC that we all want, but in a super chemistry way. So, kind of makes me not want to do it. You know what I mean? I do have the website pulled up, but it keeps giving me a million pop-ups, so give me 1 second. They're like, listen, we're trying to make ad money. Boom, here it is, barelylegalhemp.com. We're like, come on.
Pretty simple to find. Can't go wrong.
Look at this shit. I can't even get over it. I
smoke weed every day.
Yeah, 100%.
Love that comment.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know who said that. This is it.
Tracy, thank you.
And like, unfortunately, companies like, oh, look at that. I mean, look at it. Oh, they're trying to make it look exactly the same. Oh my god.
Well, you can buy it for $30. It says right there.
This is so crazy.
You buy 2, you get free shipping.
The thing is, though, I don't even know if I want it in me. Like, it's like I could just smoke weed and have the same flavors. Like I could go smoke wedding cake, or I could go smoke pineapple. Well, I can't find a Pineapple Express, but if I can find Pineapple Express, you can find my. So maybe we'll get Pineapple Express just so we can have it. I'm just kidding, but so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer just sticking to some of my my cannabis or some good old concentrates instead. You know, but the reason why I think this is around though is like what you were saying though before is if in states that aren't legal,
hell yeah, Tracy,
where you can't get cannabis, and you're looking for something like this could be a different alternative because you can't get cannabis legally, right?
And that's another way to look at it. Or
maybe you're on probation because it could be, I don't know technically how that would work because what is it 0.3 that it has to be under 0.03? Is it 3% or like 30?
Oh, to be hemp, you mean?
Yeah.
Like to be legal, I think it's 0.03, 0.3. Shit. It's hold on, I can look it up. I have a quote somewhere about that one. We read it a couple of times. 0.3. 0.3. Made federally legal by the 2018 Farm Bill.
What was it?
I remember that.
What'd you say?
0.3.
0.3. Okay, yeah,
THC.
cool. So
to be hemp or whatever we call it.
Right, and that's very low THC.
Right.
So that's more accessible for everyone. Because I mean, obviously, if you can buy this online, you can get this in any state in U.S. Then it looks like, right? I'm assuming, unless it's illegal in the state. But I think it's just catching on. So I don't know if it's as popular. Like Delta-8 came by storm in a lot of states, like we were saying, dude. Made it illegal right away.
Yeah, I mean, essentially though, it's gonna probably be treated like Delta-8. It's just a derivative of Delta-8. Seriously. That's like them being, that's like somebody like, I ain't smoking weed, I'm just taking dabs, man. Like, I mean, you kind of consume THC, you know what I'm saying?
Nope. I'm just eating edibles.
Listen, I haven't smoked weed in like a day, but I've only taken like 2 grams of RSO. I'm good. I don't know. It's interesting, all this stuff, all these different derivatives.
Oh, so you're looking in...
Adam Bomb just dropped a comment. Is that what you wrote? Yeah, here in Indiana, you find Delta-8 and CBD oils and flower products at gas stations. Really? Because I've seen hemp like flower here and there, but the one time I went back to buy it, it was like, hey, we're not doing that anymore type of deal. And I was like, oh, okay, well, damn. Should have bought it when I saw it, right? Because I'm just curious. And obviously we have a connection now and we might be able to get hemp from, but like I'd like to get some legitimate hemp and just, see the difference. Mm-hmm.
See, that's how it was here for a while with the Delta-8. You were able to buy it at gas stations and then like, what was it, regular like tobacco shops.
What's up, Penny?
Because like there was different shops where you buy your glass, and they also were selling the Delta-8 flower, right? Wasn't it? Where were we at?
Where? Oh, we got the Delta. We were
at the flower.
Good Times?
Yeah, I think so. But they were selling flour over the counter. You were able to buy it.
Yeah, Good Times.
That's what it sounds like.
They might still
Indiana
have it.
was. No, I mean now it's got to be tested here in Michigan to be able to even get on the shelves.
Even CBD. I'm talking about just straight up CBD.
I was talking about the Delta-8 stuff.
Yeah. See, Medical Mondays backed that up. They have hemp flour in some Michigan shops, and I know they do. I just think not all of them, so it's not like super common. Like Adam Bomb makes it sound like it's super common, and if it's so, like, that kind of makes sense. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that it is. At least they have something. It might not like get you high, but at least you have something, an alternative you can smoke besides tobacco or just get drunk.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Do what you want to do. Mix them all. I don't care, but it's up to you.
CBD flowers like that weed.
Oh, see, Nick just said I want to try THCO, and like here's my thing. This is the crossroad I'm at, because like the high THC percentages and the flavors, this could be good for someone that actually needs that like high THC like pull, like that can't afford or get RSO on the regular. This is something they could just order online, right? It's worth trying.
You're not getting that high though from it, right?
It's different. I'm assuming all this is different, right? It's not the same. Like no shit, it's not gonna be the same.
I'm curious how it affects.
They're trying to sell it as the same thing. Of course they are.
Well, they're saying it's like 3 times more potent, 4 times more potent. Even that doctor said, no, it's not worth doing. And it's not worth making either.
Well, when you have straight terpenes and straight THC, I mean, something's going to get you lit, unfortunately. It is.
You would assume, right? You would assume.
Right. Yeah, I mean, terpenes are what I've been loving, and, like, it's got the flavor, too. I thought it was going to be this motor oil-looking shit. I was like, ugh.
See, that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty.
What I mean?
It's like dabs from 2012.
Or like doing spice. Like when I was smoking spice, I'm surprised my brain still works. Like man. I literally remember calling my homie, just being like, "Yo, man, he's like, what's up, dude?" I'm like, "Bro, I think I'm done. I think this is it." He's like, "What's up?" I'm like just because he's chilling, scooch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, and I'm like, "Bro, this is it, man. I'm done. I'm gonna die right here." He's like, "What'd you do?" I was like spice from the gas station. He's like, "You should stop doing that." I was like, "Bro, I gotta get off probation." He's like, and I was like, anyways, obviously I'm alive. So yeah, and that's, I mean, I got a DUI when I partied on my 21st birthday and literally went to jail on my 21st birthday. And damn it, Groovy. Thankfully I got all my charges dismissed because it was like really they kind of did it on some bullshit, but it all worked out, and I eventually got back into cannabis. But that spice shit was not good, and that's why I worry about THCO. So it's like, sure, I might, because spice fucked you up or messed you up. It really fucked me up. It did. But when shit's moving and all you did was inhale something like once, like, whoa, what is this, meth? Like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, I don't know. Listen, I'm alive. I think we out here. Like,
yeah, we're kicking. That stuff was bad.
Anywho.
Oh, man.
And that's why I don't even drink anymore, because I guess who's definitely never drinking and driving. Boom, boom, boom. This motherfucker. Never again. You ain't ever taking my butt away. Just like Tracy keeps shouting, and I love you, Tracy, for that, because I feel you 110%. You ain't taking my cannabis away anymore. Like, I'm good. I messed up. I was young and dumb once.
Yeah, I love my cannabis.
Oh,
Definitely never giving it up. And that goes like never giving up like your growing rights and everything. Because we're gonna go in the MCMA talk and the caregivers. Yeah, can't give up. You gotta continue fighting because that's ridiculous.
Listen. This is America.
Growing's essential,
right?
and everyone should have the option to grow their own cannabis.
You should have your rights to do a lot of shit. This is America. Like what? Like we left the country because we're like, hey, we don't want to pay taxes to come here and pay a bunch of taxes. Like, listen, we're paying taxes up the ass. Let us be who we are. You know, if you're getting paid off the shit either way, what does it matter? Addicts, whether we're buying it legally, like, hey, you're making money. Someone with a med card, you're making money. Everyone's making money. Like, relax. Like, the money gets put back in the economy.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see it. I think what was it? September, October just had another record month in sales for the.
And it always will.
I know, it's just gonna continue growing. It
doesn't even matter. Gray market, blue market, black market, orange market. Guess what's gonna make cash? Cannabis.
All markets.
Yeah. What a shocker. That's why I'm so sick of like, and that's why especially my man's Medical Mondays is definitely shout out is because the boycott list because like they're being too greedy. Like we all know Walmart weed's gonna exist, but just like do your own thing. Stay in your own lane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sell it for cheaper. Guess what Walmart does? They have the best prices. They have the best products.
Or just get out of the state of Michigan.
Right on.
At that point, I don't know.
Anyways,
that's a little far, but whatever.
But it was a real side tangent off the THCO stuff. But like these byproducts are all because of like I mean I think when you have these byproducts, I want to say this quote from Dr. Ethan Russo on this other website I found, hempgrower.com. So that was not the quote actually, just in case you were curious.
No, that's
more of the latter. All the nonsense about these synthetics. It's talking about all the cannabis products, byproducts. I guess I should pull that overlay back up because I'd like to see that up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of cannabis byproducts?
Yeah, pull that up. Pull that up.
It's just fascinating the way this is worded. I see this as a byproduct of prohibition. If there were legalization of cannabis products with appropriate regulation, which is what we want, decriminalization, I don't think any of this would be happening. The continuation of prohibition is basically the continuation of prohibition has basically been a catalyst to this kind of development of products that would like to think that are legal but are clearly not. Certainly, THCO Acetate falls in this category, and 100%. Like these things wouldn't even need to exist if cannabis decriminalization was already like being pushed.
Oh yeah, no, because you'd be able to pick up your CBD
you
flower,
would need Delta-8
THC flower.
And then they're like, oh, well, these are horrible for people and these are so bad. All right, then make the other shit legal, man, or at least medicinal in your states.
Yeah, at that point,
right? So then those who are like, I need this, I don't care what I got to do, then they'll get their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then adult use usually follows suit.
It does.
So shit, just make it medicinal. Just let.
They should just let the states be able to continue to be able to decide. The federal government's gonna want just too much usually. So we'll see. What's gonna be happening here soon. So I don't know. If it was legal in the whole U.S., I think you're right. Though I don't think these would be talked about, and people would just be using their cannabis, going to the store. For growing their own.
Right. And then honestly, it'd be healthier for everyone, especially if it was decriminalized. Then there'd be people would be bringing new jobs, new income to those states, and those states would then be spending that money.
Yep.
Because if people can have side hustles, they're going to spend more money. Yeah, they're going to save more, but they're going to spend more too.
Oh, yeah.
Because if everyone's if everyone's struggling because off this one job shit, 40, 60 hours, like, and you're so tired, you can work the side hustle, maybe grow a little bit, provide people, at least save yourself spending all this money on cannabis, right? And boom, now you have enough money to, spend more, put more in the economy, save more. It's a win-win. You know what I mean?
It is, man. It is. Yeah. We'll take a quick break. I want to talk about our tomorrow's episode. We got Alex from
super pumped.
Lemonati Family Farms on. Great episode. Talking all about
shout out
their small batch cannabis company.
Lemonati.
Yeah,
they had some cool brands. We actually got a little preview of what's coming out soon.
December. Yeah.
I don't want to say, but
You got to tune in.
They said it, so yeah, you can check it out.
And that's released at 4:20 Eastern on Spotify, Apple, Google, your Facebook, your not Instagram.
Lemonati. Yeah, they're really, really cool, dude. And honestly, like great energy, and it seemed it was a great conversation. I had a good time.
Yeah, I like a lot of what they stand for.
Seemed great.
And they have unique, different series for their strains of cannabis, which is always different.
Have you guys tried Lemonati before?
Yeah, we tried it
long time ago.
Yeah, it was one of their
first ones.
Was one of their first series, I think. Was it?
I think it was.
Yeah. And he told us the name of the first series.
Next time we see them, we are gonna get some and talk to them. So yeah, we're definitely gonna try some more. But you know, I definitely like the branding. Sorry, my dog's like in REM sleep right now, so he's just like twitching by Kilo right now.
He's winning the race right now.
That's funny. So it's been a long time. I definitely like to try it, and because now, especially learning more about their brand, I'm willing to, for sure. So I'm sure we will be soon.
They have their product all over the state too. He was saying too. So
yeah, I remember. I thought we didn't mind it though back in the day.
I think we had it a couple times because I had a couple of their jars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we tried some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Don't remember the strains though.
Yeah, that was probably one of their first batches.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I remember they were a newer company when we wanted to try them out. Oh, it is. It's kind of pricey. I mean, I don't know. That's why. I mean, they do talk. Like I said, small batch cannabis. That's what they. Listen to the episode. I don't want to like ruin it all. I know I'm like literally talking about the episode. No. We'll talk about that tomorrow. No more. Yeah, we'll talk about Saturday.
Too much sidetrack.
We'll talk about Saturday.
That's funny.
Oh, I wanted to bring up real quick. Did anyone catch if you guys are from Michigan, did anyone catch the Muskegon article that city officials now are
Let's talk about this again.
Thinking they have too many licenses? It's so funny to hear that because you're wondering why. How many liquor stores do they have in the city? How many restaurants are in the city? How many you know what I'm saying? Warren has 100 used car lots. I think there was. Dude, they literally had to stop letting them open in the city because they were at a point there was just so many.
Has any town ever been like, yo, there's too many bars?
No.
There's too many anythings, unless it's a brothel, chill out. I don't know. That was the only thing that popped in my head. I'm not really sure.
But still, what? Aren't you happy with you're getting tax revenue for the city with all the traffic and sales coming through? In my opinion, what's going on with that?
Well, that's why I think
maybe they're
adult use, getting Detroit adult use, and then open, and then starting to get these what's it called? The shot where you can chill and smoke now.
Consumption lounges.
Consumption lounges. Jeez, thank you. Jeez, blank. When getting those open, that's gonna bring tons of other revenue too to the area around it. Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Oh, I know, man. I just think it's funny because you have a lot of people that go out to Muskegon, don't you? I mean, isn't it a nice spot in the summer? I mean, we went out there this summer.
I mean,
it's
nice. Near the water. There's tons of other spots on the west coast of Michigan, with Grand Haven and that type of stuff. You got a lot of competition. There's a lot.
I'm never really on the
Holland
the
is really pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and especially because that's all in the same area. So Muskegon, I feel like. When we went, especially, wasn't on the water. Didn't we have to drive into that other little city, which was right next to it?
Yeah, it was a 2-minute, 3-minute drive.
I know. I'm just saying. It wasn't technically, but yeah, either way. But that's what I'm saying. It's a little different. It's not on the water exactly. It's right off the water. But you know how different. I mean, even those houses across the street off a lake property, way different prices. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I can't believe they think they have too many. Is that an issue? Don't all those businesses pay tax dollars like everyone else? Don't they? And at least the part of Muskegon we were in, I don't know why you're turning down businesses. It wasn't exactly so busy. There was the streets were so packed. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't you know what I mean? Again, maybe we weren't in the right area. I mean, the downtown area was kind of popping.
Didn't we walk it?
Yeah, the downtown area, but where the dispos were at, the dispos were not.
I don't know. You opt in, and now you're too many.
That's weird to me.
But I am curious, how many bars do they have, or how many liquor stores do they have? How many gas stations are there? It's a necessity. People want their cannabis. Can't you tell by the numbers? Like the sales, everything's growing.
Yeah,
I mean, everything
true.
might take a hit with Croptober.
IG.
Because obviously here in Michigan, a lot of people obviously do their grows, and everyone has their own home grow now. You know, be smoking.
Yeah,
through some of the
100%.
winter. So.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid to stop.
That's what's
stop
baffling.
the licensing.
It's baffling.
You think we're going so far, and then you still have so many restrictions. You know, I mean.
They're like, hey, we're gonna make it more
back,
illegal by regulating it more. Like, what? You didn't even regulate it this much when the shit was illegal, and it's still Schedule 1. Like, you're making money off a Schedule 1 drug.
Tons.
Like, regardless, like, I can't believe the government doesn't see the hypocrisy there. Like, deschedule, get it off the list completely.
Yeah,
it should be reworded in all legislation.
Well, I mean, what is it? Half of America is.
Stop calling it marijuana.
More than, I think, 3/4 of it, right, is like some sort of medical use. A decent amount. I know it's more than half. It's probably more than 60%. I want to say it was like 30-something. But and then you almost have 20 states legal adult use.
Maybe Detroit has too many liquor stores. Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just pointing out, like, you can't say that. Like, there's so many of some of these things. Like, there's so many liquor stores in Detroit, but you want to blame like the dispos of Muskegon. Like, Muskegon, I guess, is not like Detroit, but it's very interesting to see.
What's Muskegon? I mean, that's what their city officials are saying, which is like, come on, man.
I guess I'm comparing it to Detroit because they're still not. You know,
I mean, Detroit's not even adult use.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm comparing it to Detroit. Is because they're both slacking. Get that shit together. Let's go.
Well,
a lot of jobs, a lot of money.
Muskegon already has a lot there, though. But it's just sad they don't.
Well, it's a bias then at that point.
It's like that one. Where they had a vote to keep the license that they approved. Remember, they were trying to pull back the license in November. We just talked about in our episode, like Lapeer or something.
Oh, yeah, Lapeer, yeah.
And they were, like, trying to pull back the shop that was there.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to basically just, you know, yeah.
Like, come on, people.
Stop it.
Like, what? Just let the progression happen. We're moving forward with cannabis, man. Moving forward.
Yup.
I know they're going into a comment. Do they deliver in Michigan? There are delivery services in Michigan.
To deliver in Michigan?
Color commentary asked. But yeah, there are deliveries in Michigan. I think Ease is one of them. Because I see that sign everywhere, that billboard.
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe you're talking about the Muskegon shops. The Muskegon shops do, but I don't know how far they'll deliver.
I think most of them deliver, like 30 minutes?
You'd be surprised.
You think they go an hour?
You'd be surprised.
Really? No shit. Okay, I've never actually.
No, I think like 30 minutes, but that's still pretty far.
I've never done cannabis delivery.
You remember?
I have never done it. That's like one.
Well, I want to see it. It's like that.
I know,
right?
In
Vegas, like just trust me. No,
I'm the store manager. Okay,
it's the best. Oh, okay. What terpenes are you looking for? I mean, carefully limonene. Oh, I'll tell you what you want. No. I mean, I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job. You probably know how to do your job, I guess. I don't know. Maybe for like the average person, but like, you know, I just want to see it. And I'm not even saying I'm not above average. I'm just saying like I know what I want to smell, smoke. It's crazy that people, you know, just want. That's why I said it's kind of hard to just be like, unless you got like the same company over and over. I could see this with concentrates. Like, you know, if say I saw a cheap delivery service with True North, I'd be like, well, I know I like True North Collective. You know, again, they're not no sponsor yet, so just shouting them out. We should reach out to them. Like, yeah, I show you guys all the time. But no, but just do like, you know, whatever product, you know, type of stuff like that. Maybe get through delivery. But flower, trying new companies, that's risky to me. But you could.
You could.
Definitely can.
You could.
Especially if you're in a pinch and you're just trying to get it real quick. Just like order it.
Well, bro, you were talking about that company. Well, might as well give a shout out to our sponsors real quick.
Yeah.
So Noble's having a Black Friday deal going on at all their dispos, and at Muskegon, Benton Harbor, Edwardsburg, and Battle Creek, where you spend like, I think, what was it, $200 and you get $250 back. So it's pretty much buy one, get one back in money, cash for the store.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
And then also
check those edibles out, full spectrum. I dig that.
Yep, we'll be talking with Nino's Naturals and having a CBD offer for you guys this holiday season. You'll be able to try out some CBD products.
Yep,
so definitely. Shout out to Nino's Naturals.
Yep. And yep. I don't know. Do you want to jump? Let's jump back to THCO a bit here.
Yeah, I just want to do that real quick.
No, for sure. Shout out. CBD products, cool. I don't know how I feel about all these byproducts, man. Like I really don't even like the existence of them. Like when we bought it, like I never even finished it. Like it's so
Delta-8, yeah.
Well, because to me, it's like, what's the point of this existing? This only exists because you made the other thing more illegal, and that's why that Dr. Ethan Russo dude, I agree with him. Like it only exists because of one thing, you know. So like, yeah, sure, THCO sounds cool. Maybe I don't know if I feel comfortable ordering it from these sites, but maybe I'll barely legal hemp. I don't know if I want that on my credit card statement. Like, you know what I mean? Like PayPal, you take Bitcoin.
It's barely legal, man.
You take Bitcoin.
Oh, I'll take your Bitcoin. You're not giving your Bitcoin to barely legal hemp. What?
I'm just joking because the transaction I just don't trust. That's all I'm saying.
I'll run out my credit card and you just give me the Bitcoin.
Like, fuck that credit card. I got insurance, dog.
You are not giving that Bitcoin to barely legal hemp. Oh, that's too funny, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of the THCO acetate. The Delta-8 was The vape was nothing special to me. I'd rather prefer just smoking regular cannabis. That's why I think everyone should be able to. That's why cannabis should just be decriminalized. Everyone should be able to have access to cannabis, and that'd make all this, I think, a better situation. And then if you really do want it, you can go buy it, I guess. But I think more people would probably prefer just regular smoking some good old flavorful weed or some flavorful concentrates, some THC or some live resin cards or
the
live
only
rosin
reason
cards.
why I see these alternatives is because think about people that go on probation. You know,
well,
I don't want them to go
if
back.
you have your medical card in Michigan, you can still use
okay, right.
cannabis.
And again, that was different when I got laughed at the courtroom.
Well,
having my med card. I had my med card in 2011 when this happened. I already had it for a year or so. Right. And she literally laughed at me. She's like, "This isn't a third world country where you use a plant." She literally said that. I wish I knew her name so I could like tag her. Like what now? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, for me in 15, they allowed me to use mine.
Well, anyways, I'll never forget that because that was like.
And that just shows
what are
the
you going to say to a
time.
judge? I just was like.
But you should be able to use if you have a medical card, you definitely should be able to smoke cannabis on probation. There should be no reason why not.
Oh, yeah. Very true. And right. T-Dubs, like, I don't know, T-Dub. I don't know who discovered THCO. The sites we've been, no one actually quotes a creator per se, just kind of says how it's derived. So I don't know if it's just kind of like common knowledge amongst like chemists how it's derived, because that's what it kind of sounds like, because like it's almost just a derivative of Delta-8. So it's just like hemp, Delta-8, and THCO, and they just adding more chemicals or deriving a different way by adding chemicals, whatever, pulling away chemicals after. But you know what I'm saying. And Ethan Russo's a huge, like, he's always in cannabis, everything. He's always studying other types of things. Really so for him to be like, don't do it, like, I'm with it because it doesn't even make sense. Like, like I said, trying it, maybe. But, like, if you do it regularly, there's no information on this stuff. This is so new. Like, we do research on terps, too.
Odorless motor oil.
Flavorless.
Yeah, flavorless.
Because you know what I love, flavorless dabs.
That's what I'm saying, me too. I'm like, oh, or weed, dude.
Oh, by the way, someone said something about my GMO earlier, and I totally forgot. It was so funny.
Oh, nice.
I know, I totally forgot.
Nice. Because he didn't want to bring it up because it was a GMO
exactly, comment. It was a GMO joke. Well, I was like, I'll bring it up in a second. I forgot.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. He's got backups of backups.
I think someone basically said no THCO because it's not GMO. And like, it kind of makes sen's. I was like, could it rhyme too or some shit?
For you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
The GMO.
Let's get a tattoo on my cheek.
GMO.
It's GMO, like Gucci, which is...
GMO right here and then garlic cookies on the other.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's so dumb on so many levels.
You just really love GMO. Yeah, I really do love GMO. That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah, Groovy doesn't care about THCO. Just give them all the GMO. T-Dub, my man. I'm going to pull that up.
I mean, THCO doesn't sound the best. Doesn't sound like anything I want to be doing in my spare time.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, like I said, I think a younger version of Groovy would have been like, oh shit, it gets me more lit for cheaper legal shit. Let's send it, right? I would have been like, let's go THCO, hell yeah. I'd have been like doing a vape and then chugging a beer after and doing a shot, right? Dude, I used to be wild. I would have done this at a point in my life, but now, no, I wouldn't have done it. Now, especially because THC is so available. When weed was so illegal, like it was like, screw it, might as well try all the other drugs because weed is just as bad.
Yeah.
And now after doing all the other party drugs and stuff when I was younger, I'm like, oh, no, weed is not like that.
Weed is not like that at all.
Like, it is not like, you're just going to, like, crash a car. Like, I mean, I guess maybe you would crash a car or some amateur, but I'm saying you're not just going to, you're not just going to, like, jump out a window because you've, like, get so paranoid. Like, weed does not do that. I don't know why I said that.
Well, it's the bad propaganda from
that's what I was trying to say.
70s.
Yeah, it's so negative.
The devil's lettuce. The reefer.
Horrible.
Reefer
Absolutely
madness. Horrible. Reefer madness.
Horrible.
I don't know.
I just, and this is why we have to push for decriminalization, man. And like I said, that quote from Ethan Russo, I really enjoyed his wording on that. It just needs to be regulated correctly, so that way we can move forward with this stuff. I mean, someone, like, there was an article on, I want to say W Week. It says, who is THC for? It said, I once met a cannabis patient who told me they ingested over 1,000 milligrams of THC daily in order to manage his chronic conditions. And that was something of a hassle to easily access a daily dose of that potency. Imagine trying to target an audience for cannabis with THCO strains of a less challenging interaction with user of these, meaning easier to get and stuff. That's how I took that. Who live with debilitating, paralyzing, and sometimes mortal conditions that rely on cannabis therapy to prevail another day. Like, sort of like an alternative, right, if they can't get the RSO they need or the other product. And that's when I looked at THCO in a positive light, because I was like, okay, right? But in that case, then it's going to eventually be regulated.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean? If they're going to start
regulating Delta-8 like it is here in Michigan. That's what they're going to continue
doing. But I mean, if
THC
is what you're striving for, and you don't care about the flavor, and say it is high elements, and you need the RSO, you don't have a caregiver with RSO, and you don't want to make I don't know why, because it's out there, the info, but you could, say you wanted, this is an alternative, and I that's why I said I'm at a crossroad. Like, personally, do I want to try this? Probably not. I mean, or get into it. Would I try it? Yes. Would I get into it? No. You know what I mean? If someone's like, hey, hit this THCO pen, I would hit it. You know what I mean? Be honest with you. I would definitely try it. But is it something I want to get into and buy like 4 vape pens to save some money? Like, no. Like, if I saw it at a store, maybe him and me would split it just for shits and gigs and try it.
We'd probably do a review on it.
Exactly.
Which we might actually do.
If we see it, right?
Yeah. Barely legal hemp.
Dave's ordering bit.
Not right now.
Oh, he had D-dubs at you, my man.
Not right now, man. That's not now.
Seems like all the harmful shit that's in that crap we eat, and
I'll stick to the natural.
It could be.
I'll stick to the good cannabis.
Food. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems too risky. Remember the vitamin E acetate that like almost killed people. Like,
oh yeah, here in Michigan.
We don't know shit about this yet. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to just be like, let's get lit off it. Like I said, if one day I just starts being regular in the store, I might just try and we'll do a review on it. But like right now, I'm like,
it's like that.
We'll chill.
It's like, remember that one stuff that was illegal? Oh my gosh, hold up, got it for our buddy's birthday. Salvia.
Let's not talk about salvia. Salvia's nuts. Like, I'm all for ayahuasca.
Yeah, buy it over the counter. Yeah, try it. Whoa.
I'm all for doing your holistic drugs, like all the DMT, ayahuasca, all that stuff. Whatever you're into, right? I'm all for doing what you want. Mushrooms, do all that.
Oh my gosh, that was so trippy.
But that shit, salvia, don't do that. I don't like that. That was legal in the store.
Yeah, buy that over the counter. Literally over the counter. Like,
some people like remember Mitch, like one of our buddies just loved it and just laughed for 15 minutes and then went and made ramen noodles. Like, that was it. Like, his night was over and he just chilled. But like me and Dave, like,
I laughed.
Me and Canada Dave did not have a good time. Canada Dave broke a bong of mine. Canada Dave almost took off his pants and then just fell over the side of a couch. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was that was intense, man. That was very intense.
Dude, I remember being messed up. I took off my shirt because I was like freaking out, laid in the couch, just went into a ball, and I was like, waited till it got.
Because I still
everything turned purple. I was like, what the fuck?
I still remember. I was like,
No thanks.
I just remember the visuals.
Dude, but that shit was like black. That shit was like smoking coal. I'm like, this is gonna be fine. Like,
yeah, I couldn't believe it. That was bad, man. That shit.
Nah, man, that had some intense visuals. Like that had some crazy visuals. I was like, what? And I've done some, back in the day I may have tried some of that stuff, but that stuff, whoa.
Yeah, that was a little crazy, man. That was a little crazy.
You gave your friend salvia saying it's from the store. No. Our friend's birthday. He said for his birthday present, he wanted us to do it, like his friends. So he sat there and watched us for his birthday. He didn't even do it. He just watched us all do it. Some sick bastard he is. Just kidding. I love you, man, if you're listening. And watched us all trip our minds out. And then break bongs and act a fool all over my room and just
so bad.
And then like the party was over like 45 minutes later. By the time everyone tripped, the party was over. Like everyone just went home. Like I was like, oh, that was tight.
That was scary.
Salvia, not as cool as cannabis.
Nah, I just love my cannabis, man. Let me keep my cannabis.
There you go. I'm with it. I'm with the cannabis. Let me keep that,
man. So good. So good, man.
Wild though.
Yeah, because I think he did it already, and he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's what it turned into. He was like, "No, I've done enough of that."
I'm just gonna watch you guys.
Yeah, he watched us. It was interesting, but like I said, I'm messing around. He's my buddy, but that's one of those things where like, okay, see, look, that why is that legal? Like, is it still legal? It's not as around like it used to be.
I haven't seen it. I haven't even thought about looking.
Let's do this. Is salvia
since like 2008? Maybe it was 2009.
Although salvia is not illegal according to federal law, several states and countries have passed laws to regulate its use. Like, are you serious? Like, cannabis is regular one, but that shit is not? Are you serious? That shit'll fucking make you jump out a window. Literally. Remember our buddy, I won't even say his name, but he almost swallowed his tongue. Like our buddy just like giggled and then he fell back and he started like, we're like, oh God. That shit's wild. Yeah, that's legal. Wild, really? Man, the federal government's like, that's cool. You're good.
Yeah.
That shit was like $6 for 3 grams.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it's around still. Again, I'm not going to go buy it. I'm just curious.
Don't even bring that near me.
I'll be like, hey, do you have salvia? They'll be like, yeah. I'm like, shame on you.
Here's some cannabis, man.
Hey, man, man, why don't you open a dispo?
Here's some good old cannabis.
Get a life. It's good.
Can't go wrong with some good old cannabis, man.
I mean, if you have the fortune to be able to get cannabis, you get some cannabis. But thankfully in Michigan, we have adult use, so.
And there's shops opening up in a lot of areas now. Slowly still, but it's good progression. Except for some states, like we were saying, Muskegon, or cities, which is wild. Man. Well, we'll be going live this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern time as always. Come check us out. Again, we are dropping our new episode tomorrow with Alex from Lemonati Family Farms. Get a little insight into who Lemonati is, their brand, what they're about, who they're advocating with, who they stand with. I can tell you they are definitely stand with the caregivers. That is one thing he mentioned predominantly. So, and it's great to hear that because you get to hear the background in their story. So check that out. That'll be released again, like I said, at 4:20 Eastern time. You got anything else today, Groovy, for the Terp Talk?
No, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, again, with THCO. So just to kind of summarize what THCO is. THCO is a derivative coming off of Delta-8, so basically hemp, which is 0.3 or less THC, cannabis, that is then processed in the Delta-8, that it then adds this, again, I'm going to ruin it, it's like acetate, ACETE, anhydride, and they put that chemical, this naturally solventless compound, whatever, I don't know what it is, and they mix it with Delta-8, and that makes this super strong THCO. Now, I mean, sure, when it's mixed with terpenes, I'm kind of one to be like, yeah, sure, maybe that would be interesting, like the one off the barley hemp that we went through. And it does seem interesting, right? It's definitely something I want to keep my eye on. But it's not something I'm necessarily, want to be the first one to try. I've never been like, I want to be the first. Like, no. Like, I'll let other people try it. You let me know how it is. You know
No, I'm going to pass, yeah.
I'll wait. I'm just going to wait. Patience is a virtue, right?
It's very new right now. It's very new.
Everyone in my family told me growing up.
It's very new.
But
I didn't hear about it till just recently. We didn't hear about it till just recently.
Yeah, so. Thank you for talking about it. I think it might have been even T-Dub that brought that up, but I can't recall actually. But I hope you were able to join us. You brought that up to us because we really appreciate that because we were able to look into it. The more and more me and Canada went back on the byproducts, I think eventually we just were like,
cannabis just needs to be decriminalized.
Yeah. Because, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of all this, like...
Because then people can use... Then hopefully the jobs will just stop drug testing because then you're opening it up. As they already said, it's hard to find people.
I think it's, like, prolonging it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To some degree, because you're making it look worse by trying to, like, push it through. They're like, oh, those potheads are just trying to make their shit legal. Like, no, that's probably not even a pothead. That's just someone trying to make money off the potheads. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to call anyone a pothead. I'm just saying people smoke weed. But
I'm fine.
You know what I'm saying, though. It's just such a shame that THCO even needs to exist because it shouldn't have to in most places.
Yeah, I'm curious where most of the sales actually are. If that would support that theory, because if so, then you should just look at the data and at that point decriminalize United States wide.
Yep.
Because once you do that, then you're breaking down everything, get everyone released from jail, stop the drug testing. It's off Schedule 1.
Yeah, 100%. Domino effect after that.
Boom. Yeah. It's like tobacco and alcohol pretty much then at that point.
Yeah, just regulate it.
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately, but it's going to be regulated if it's going to go legal. That's how this government works.
Oh yeah, they're seeing all the tax revenue in Colorado from these like almost 10 years now when they go legal 2012 or something like that.
Yep.
So you've been seeing that now, plus all the other states that are going legal. And they have had adult use sales for a year or two. Like you see that revenue, they're like, oh, that might be able to help us trim off the 0.001% of our debt.
Well, dude, I don't understand how we're not at a point, like, it's not like, hey, America is out of debt and we're profiting and we have so many jobs, we don't know what to do with it. Like, there's a lot of struggle with a lot of people's lives. A lot of people struggle. Why not allow people to have side hustles to save money and grow weed for their friends and family? Why not allow businesses to sell cannabis? Why not allow, why not? Like, why not? Like, what's so good? Like, they're like, oh, people are never going to take Vicodin again. No, you're just going to lose some people. People will still take Vicodin again. Trust me. They're going to break their leg. You can't just smoke a joint if your leg's in half. Like, it's still, some of that shit is strong for a reason, right?
True. That is true.
You know what I mean?
That's very true, man.
Like, if my leg was caught underneath the car and someone was like, yo, hit this joint, I'd be like, go fuck yourself. I'd be like, my leg is underneath the car. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be like, thank you, and I hit it. But
and you'd be like, I need help.
But seriously, I need something a lot stronger. And that's the cases that those things should exist.
I need help.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, man. That's true. I think it was a great episode. I appreciate everyone,
Oh, yeah, T-Dub was the one that brought us. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice. Nice remembering
Thanks for bringing that up, because there was,
like,
I don't know, almost 20 people on the stream. Well, between all of them. All the socials. Which, if you don't know and you're on YouTube or Instagram, you can come on YouTube and Twitch or Facebook.
Hit up the YouTube.
YouTube, we're really trying to, like, stack up. That's where we had, like, 10 people today, so that was cool.
Yeah,
so we appreciate you all joining, sharing. If you can like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, it really helps, especially YouTube, because we're trying to, like, get that. That's going to be our new goal right now. We didn't talk about 2022. We're going to focus on YouTube and our website. So please check out My Canacast, above MI Canacast. Please check out our site. We have new blogs coming out with you, new clips on the YouTube channel. Again, My Canacast, just search it. You'll find it. Do have to log in because you have to be above 18 because cannabis content, unfortunately. Check me out if you want to check out my music and shit. Groovy music right there.
Yeah, check me out down below, Canada Dave.
Yeah, check it out.
Appreciate you all. Hope you guys all have a great week. Smoke good, and if you're not smoking good, eat good on those edibles.
This guy. Just say smoke good, man.
Smoke good. Yeah, smoke good.
Yeah, what up, my Loud Flower? What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Other than that, we'll see you guys live Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And then check out the episode tomorrow, 4:20 Eastern Time.
Lemonade Family Farms. Family Farms.
Yep. Thank you, guys. You guys have a great week.
And as always, we're here to advocate.
I butchered the beginning.
Yeah, he's like, all right, have a great week. Well, like, what is this, Fox 2? Get the hell out of here.
You know what's
perfect? Hello, and I'm Kennedy.
You know what's
have
perfect?
A great week.
You know what's perfect about that?
Oh, what?
I tied it in at the beginning, tied it in at the end.
No, much love. We appreciate y'all. I'm just giving Candy a hard time.
Educate.
Advocate. No, we're doing this again. And as always, we're here to advocate,
educate,
and inspire.
Till next time, guys.
Later.
Peace.